We live in a generation where we even have to search for a meaning to live. So to start with, we are all born into this world without knowing what it is. We are all taught how to live and what to do by our elders or the society. We just believe what our adults told us. We used to trust them because they gave us food, love, and made us feel secure. When we grow up, we make a living, we fall in love, we marry and make children. The cycle goes on. We start teaching our children about life. We get old, our children grow up, they start making their own living. Love fades, desires fades. Our body starts weakening, we get many diseases. Our children also marry. They also make children EU. We get the love of our grandchildren. Then finally, we die in regret or in happiness depending upon the circumstances. This is what we call life, or what we were taught. We don't know where we came from, where we belong to. We are just heading away in time. If we look closely, our life is just a roller coaster of pain and pleasure. No peace. We are present on a planet which is spinning in the middle of nowhere. Earth has been here for 4.5 billion years, yet each of us is limited to roughly an 80-year ride on the planet. Give or take a few years, we were born onto the planet and we will leave it when we die. That is simply the truth. We humans are nothing compared to those giant planets in the space. Who created us? God. To suffer. Did God want us to suffer? Is there any aim to live? Is there any goal worth living? What is the aim? What is the purpose? What is the goal? And what does it all end as? Do you also feel aimless, meaningless, and depressed? It's okay if you felt lost or confused about life. I also felt the exact same during my teenage years. There was no one I could ask these questions. No one I could ask help to, but you guys don't need to suffer. I will help you guys. The things that I have mentioned before are absolutely true. But that's only half the picture. Life is not aimless. Let's figure out what is the aim of us humans. We all are fed with a very addictive drug during our childhood. We don't even know when we got addicted to it. We still today can't live without that drug. That drug is pleasure. When we were children, we all were pampered by our parents. They loved us, gave us toys. We all found pleasure in that. So we started to live on pleasure. Whenever we didn't get what we wanted, it felt bad, right? We cried or felt upset. Fast forward to today, and we're still living for pleasure. It's like the main motivation behind what we do and how we live. Now, here's the twist. This all has created the root of all depression and pain. When we were all lost in pain, we started to question life's meaning. When you were a kid, did you ever felt meaningless? So, what changed as you grew up? That pleasure is the compass that guides us. It's what makes life meaningful. So stop living for pleasure. We live in a world that is so perfect. It should constantly blow our minds. But we are so lost in making it all personal that we miss both the greatness of science and the greatness of God. So coming back to the question, the meaning of life is just to be alive. We're all given this life, and it will become what we will make out of it. If you don't have a purpose, you'll surely find one, as I did. I was purposeless most of my life. Life put me through hell. It made me feel so pathetic and so low. But here's the twist. I decided to turn it around. I decided that I would become the highest man to ever live. I'll reach the top. I learned about spirituality, and it completely changed my life. I read a great book that helped me a lot. I will put the free link in description of that book. Yeah, that's how I got my purpose. I'm sure you can also find your purpose the similar way. Life is dropping hints every day to you, but you are not willing to see. Your ultimate purpose is to change your circumstances and reach the top. It might sound challenging, but trust me, it's possible. Failure will surely follow you, but don't ever forget your purpose. Live and die for your goal. Distractions can't be given any attention.